Good morning. I hope you are doing well this morning. Please make your way to a seated position, either in a chair or on the floor. And just as a heads up, today we'll be doing um, some floor work. So I will show a variation for folks who are in a chair and can't make their way out on the floor when that comes up during the flow today. So, yeah, make your way to a seated position, hands resting on the knees, eyes closed. And just take a couple of deep breaths here. Just orientating yourself this morning, releasing all the cobwebs of sleep from your mind, and just being thankful for another day and another chance to pause and be with your entire body. Today's theme is about expanding through letting go. And especially with it being April, also April 1st. Welcome to April, everyone. But with the spring comes cleaning. And sometimes we just need to take this moment of inner reflection, inner cultivation to clean up and make a safe space within ourselves. And the only way we can do that is by letting go of all that limits us, of all that doesn't serve us, so that we can expand into those energies that we see for ourselves. So we can expand in love, we expand in joy, we expand in peace, etc. Place your hands on your heart with your inhale. Exhale, push forward, releasing. Inhale, scooping up, bringing it to your heart space. Exhale, release. Palms pushing out, releasing whatever you don't need in your life right now. Inhale, bring in good energy, whatever that looks like to you this morning. Exhale, release. Last time, inhale, coming to your heart. Exhale, palms touching, hands in prayer in front of your chest. Pause and feel. Set your intention. You can either use the affirmation for this practice, which is I create a space within by letting go of all that limits me. And that could be just space in general, just creating clear space. I can be cultivating a safe space or a secure space. And it doesn't even have to be the affirmation. You can definitely use your own intentions. Maybe it's just showing up for yourself this morning and seeing how you feel through the practice. Whatever it is, set it now. When you're ready, inhale the arms up. Palms stretching up towards the sky, gathering good energy. Exhale, palms face down as you slowly glide the arms down in front of you. Again, inhale, palms up, reaching up, offering up your intentions, your affirmations. Exhale, palms down, arms floating down. Last time, inhale the arms up, reaching up, stretching up, filling up your whole body with this inhale. Exhale, chant Om as your arms float down. Om. Hands meet the knees. You can softly open the eyes to see these next few instructions, but when you feel called to, you are more than welcome to go back into an eyes closed state. So you're going to inhale, your arms up, kind of like at an angle from your body. Your spine is nice and straight and neutral. And you're going to exhale, going to rotate the arms, hands coming to fists, and they're going to rest snugly by the sides, right next to the hip bones. So you're going to inhale, arms up in an angle. Exhale, hands and fists by your sides. And it's going to be as fast as you need it to be, but this is the Bhastrika breath. So it's generally a very swift breath. But given the pace, given what you need this morning, go by your own timing. All right, ready? We're going to do this 11 times. Begin. And when you're done your 11 times, release the hands back to the knees. Pause. Feel what that heat has cultivated in you. Exhale to prepare, hands and fists by your sides. I'm going to do this 11 more times. When you're ready, begin. And again, once you've done your 11 times, place your hands on your knees, grounding yourself in that energy. All right. Going to turn to the side just so you can see me more clearly. With your inhale, using that same breath, you're going to inhale, float the chest up, dropping the head back, releasing any tension in the neck. You're going to exhale. Your spine rounds, your chin meets your chest. So again, inhale, really working your spine. Exhale, releasing, dropping the chin, rounding the spine. And we're going to use that same breath and do that flow for 11 times. Are you ready? Begin. after you've done your 11, come back to neutral, again, pausing and feeling. All right. I'm going to turn again to the front so you can see me more clearly. And the next flow we're going to do is the divine grind. This is going to help massage our internal organs, especially our digestive system. So you're going to inhale forward. And as you shift to the left, you're going to exhale, rounding, shifting to the right, and then inhaling forward. And mind you, I'm mirroring you. So you're going to inhale forward, shifting to the left, exhale back, shifting to the right. And it's going to be this nice, beautiful circle. Hands on knees for grounding. And you're going to do this 11 times. Ready? Begin. And once you've gotten an idea of what the movement looks like, feel free to close the eyes and really just connect with your lower body as you're making your way like SpongeBob, bring it around town. But especially when it comes to letting go, we have to create a safe space, and our lower chakras are all about cultivating that sense of security, especially our root chakra. Our root chakra is our grounding chakra. Our root chakra is our stability chakra. Our root chakra is our security chakra. When we feel ungrounded, when we feel unstable, that is when all the fear, the doubt, the uncertainty starts to come up. And it's harder to trust either the good things or that things will be better because we don't feel secure within ourselves. So just do one more time. You've already done your 11. And then just pause in the center. Now we're going to do 11 to the other side. Again, starting in the center, moving to the right, exhaling as you go back, moving to the left, inhaling as you come forward. And again, we're going to massage this 11 times. And you can do this as slow as I'm doing it, or you can pick it up a little bit. This is to assist in waking up the entire system. Reconnecting again with our lower chakras, especially our root and our, because where we're rotating is from the belly, which is around the sacral and the solar plexus. Sacral is all about emotions. Solar plexus is all about willpower or personal power. Is my favorite way to describe it. So it's like the root chakra, which is associated with red, Hey, and I'm wearing red today. That was so unintentional and I love it. It's all about security. Sacral, which is orange. It's all about our emotions. So, what are those limitations that we're feeling, and how do we release them so we can be more expansive in our full body? And then solar plexus, which is associated with yellow, is tied to our personal power. Knowing that we have the power to shift our consciousness, knowing we have the power to create safe space, knowing we have the power to cultivate community, whatever you need, know that you have the power and the will to change your circumstances. Let's do one last one. Inhaling forward, moving to the right, exhaling back, moving to the left, and then pausing in the center. And if you need to, you can roll the shoulders. Just kind of getting a feel of like what all that movement, all that spinal movement has done. All right, let's make our way up. You're gonna stand a little more than hip distance width apart. Knees straight, but not super like hyperflex. Still having a nice slight bend in the knee. We're gonna inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer. And it's gonna look like this. You're gonna come halfway, or whatever that lengthen in the spine looks like to you. Then you're gonna inhale all the way down. However far you can go, you can always touch your shins or your knees if you can't make it all the way down to the floor. And you're gonna inhale, coming back up into this half position. Exhale, reaching up to the sky and bringing the arms all the way down. So that's the flow. I'll do it again. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold and bend from the hips. Hands come to prayer in that nice length position. Inhale. Hands meet the floor. Releasing your neck, releasing your head. Inhaling, coming back halfway. Exhale, arms up to the sky and release. We're going to do this 11 times on your own. Inhaling the arms up. And exhaling, folding. Inhale into that nice deep stretch. Exhale. Inhale up. Inhale the arms up. Exhale halfway. Inhale all the way down. Exhale halfway. Inhale, coming all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands down by your sides. Now, I like to consider this the surrender flow. Because as you come down halfway, you're bowing to the earth. And then you completely release, allowing Mother Earth to just carry you, hold you. And again, thanking for that stability, thanking for that grounding, bringing all of that goodness back up to the sky, to the atmosphere, and then pausing and feeling. Let's do the last one together. Inhaling the arms up. And exhale, folding halfway, lengthening the spine. Inhale, hands meeting the earth. Exhale, center. Inhaling, coming all the way up, stretching up, reaching up. And exhaling, release. All right. Continue to stay in that position, except bringing your feet hip distance width apart. Just going to turn to the side so you can see me more clearly. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale, fold forward again from the hips. You're going to drop your hips back, knees bent into a slight chair position, hands coming to prayer. Exhale, push forward, releasing, just like we did earlier this morning. Inhaling the arms up, reaching up, stretching up, and exhaling, hands come down by your sides. Do this 2 more times on your own. Inhaling, arms coming up. Exhale, folding. Inhale into that chair position. Exhale, push, release. Inhale all the way up, stretch up, offer up. Exhale, hands down by your side. And let's do one more together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding. Inhale into that chair position. Exhale, releasing anything that limits you from your heart space. Inhaling, arms coming up, offer up, reach up, and exhale, hands down by your sides. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold, just like we did before. Inhale, come back into that chair position, fierce pose. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn to the left. And what you can do is you can hook your right elbow to your left knee and you're going to twist. Your gaze can look up or down, but preferably up, as if you're just offering up to the sky. And continue to breathe normally, massaging yourself in this twist. Exhale, come out and fold down. Again, inhale into that chair position. And you're going to twist to the right, pausing and breathing normally. And then exhale, folding. And you can pedal the legs or shake them out. Let's do that one more time each side. Inhale, hands to prayer into that fierce pose. Twist to the left. Stretching, feeling, breathing normally. Creating space and expansion in the body. Exhale, fold. Inhale again into that fierce position. And twist to the right. Ugh. Exhale, fold. Pedaling the legs. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. And release your hands down by your sides. All right. So make sure you have enough space. You're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale. Take your right foot, track it straight behind you, foot at a slight angle, creating kind of a triangle between the legs with enough space so you can bend your left knee over your left ankle, nicely stacked over each other. But we're going to practice warrior one. You're going to take your hands and you're going to interlace them behind you. Inhaling into warrior one, which looks like this. If you can't bind behind, you can always do something like this. Or what's another one? I would say this, just like kind of hugging the arms behind you, if that's easier. If not, this is fine. Interlace the fingers and the hands. You're going to stay in this warrior one position in the inhale. And then you're going to exhale. You're going to bend from the hip, dropping the chest forward, the head down, arms coming up. And again, if you can't do it, you can always keep your arms bound this way. And then inhaling, coming up into warrior one. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, humble warrior, bowing to the earth. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, humble, bowing. And inhale, coming up. Exhale, release, straighten your left knee. Bring your right foot to meet your left. Release the arms by your sides. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, track the left foot back, straight back, not over here, not to the side, just straight back as if it was on its own trail, and turn at a slight angle. Creating that nice triangle between the legs. Right foot, right knee, pointing straight. Dip into a bend, bending that right knee over the right ankle. Coming into that bound warrior position again with the hands finger laced or with the arms hugging each other on the back. So inhaling in this warrior one position. Exhale, bow into the humble warrior. Inhaling, warrior one. Exhale, bow. And bow to whoever you need. Bow to the earth. Bow to your expansion. Do this 2 more times. Exhale, bowing. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, bow. In gratitude, compassion. Inhale, warrior one. Let's do one more bow, bowing, thanking, showing gratitude. Inhale, come up, and exhale, release. Bring your left to meet your right. Release the arms. Shake the legs. And make your way to a seated position. Now, as I said earlier, for my folks who can't make it all the way to the floor and are using a chair, you can use, I don't know if you can see me clearly, you can use a pillow and just rest over your thighs, releasing your arms, turning your head left and right interchangeably into this child's pose position. Or you can release the pillow and just do a fold over the legs. But for my folks who can make it to the floor, start in this position with your knees bent on the floor. You're gonna allow your big toes to meet. You're gonna drop your hips to meet the heels. Creating some, you can either have the thighs together or you can have them slightly apart so that you can make room for your upper body as it makes its way down to the floor. Arms coming out in front. And this is child's pose. If your head can meet the earth, please do so, or you can totally rest your head on your hands. And just rest here. Again, rooting your heart into the earth. And if you have space to do so, you can either rest here in child's pose or you can inhale. You're going to come into a tabletop, gliding, dropping the hips down, dropping the arms down into bending at the elbow, into cobra. And this is what cobra is. It's a slight little back bend happening. Your hands are, I would say, level with your breastbone. You're going to inhale into cobra, feet tracking straight back. And then you're going to exhale, transitioning in through that tabletop position. Big toes meeting each other, hips dropping to meet the heels, back into child's pose. And just do this a couple of times on your own. Inhaling, transitioning through that tabletop, dropping the hips to meet the earth, bending the elbows so that the chest meets the earth, and then doing a slight little back bend into cobra. Then exhaling, pushing up from your hands and arms, dropping the hips back down, big toes touching, arms stretching out in front, head rooting to the earth into child's pose. And just do this a couple more times, whatever feels nice for you this morning. Last one together for the folks doing child's pose and cobra. And then release from child's pose, moving your props, coming into a nice seated position. Hands meeting the knees. Pause and feel. Bring your gaze to your third eye, which is the middle of your forehead. Eyes are closed. You're going to bring your arms up as if you're shouting hallelujah. Back straight. Shoulders are relaxed. Slight bend in the elbow. And again, take your intention, take your affirmation, and whatever offerings you have, and just give it up. You're more than welcome to drop your head back as if you're gazing up towards the sky. But I received this meditation from a Qigong class that I took yesterday. And the instructor called it Love Descends on Me. So as we offer love, as we offer our intentions, as we offer our affirmations, also know that from the sky above, love is descending upon you. Love making its way through your hands, through your lower arms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders, and heart, radiating through your chest, making its way down into your belly and into the seat beneath you, rooting you in love. Bring the hands together in prayer position in front of the chest. Thank yourself for your practice this morning. Thank yourself for all that you experienced this morning. And thank yourself for the growth that you're experiencing, even just right now, whatever that growth looks like to you, whatever that expansion looks like to you. Inhale, bringing the hands to your chest. Exhale, release. Again, anything that may have come up during our practice that doesn't serve you, that limits you, release it. Inhale, bringing in what you need, filling up that space with safety, with security, with joy, with love, with healing, bringing that to your heart. Exhale again, release all that's taking up space in a negative way. Inhale, taking up space in a creative way, taking up space in a positive way, whatever that growth and expansion looks like. Last time, exhale and inhale, bringing the hands to the heart. Exhale them back into prayer position. Thank you again for showing up for yourself and for your community. Thank you again for showing up for your own healing. Thank you again for showing up for your own expansion. May you continue to create a space within that is loving, that is joy filled, that is stable and secure, and cultivates an environment for your growth and expansion. Dip your chin into your chest, bringing your hands to your forehead in a sign of gratitude and a sign of thankfulness. Thank you again. I appreciate you greatly and have a wonderful day.